Hello, my name is Stephen Trumbull, President of American Consumer Credit Counseling. I would like to speak with you about choosing the right credit counseling agency. Many agencies offer a quick solution at high costs. Always look for an agency that offers free advice on creating a budget customized for your needs. They should also freely disperse educational material that you can benefit from. Please watch this clip from the Federal Trade Commission.
Having trouble paying your bills? A credit counseling agency may be able to help you manage your debt. But just because an organization says it's a nonprofit doesn't guarantee it's free, affordable, or even legitimate. Brett O'Connor recently learned this the hard way.
When I called the credit counseling service, it was after a number of phone calls I had received from them. I had pretty much erased the messages, and one day I took the number down and decided to call them. And the whole phone call was perhaps 20 to 30 minutes. And in that time, they did what they called a financial analysis, which was all of 7 or 8 minutes. And before I knew it, I was signed up for this program, and I recall speaking to them on a Friday. And by Monday, they had already had $1,000 of mine that was unreturnable.
Brett isn't alone.
Consumer Response Center, how can I help you?
The Federal Trade Commission, the nation's consumer protection agency, has received over 8,000 complaints about credit counselors. Many concern high or hidden fees and so-called voluntary contributions that actually increase debt. So how can you choose a credit counseling organization that's right for you?
A legitimate credit counseling organization will offer a full range of counseling services to the consumer. It will provide advice on how to manage money and debt. It will help the consumer develop a budget, help the consumer develop a personalized plan for attacking his or her financial problem. In addition, it will dispense free educational materials and have trained and certified counselors. Now, a suspect credit counseling organization might only offer debt management plans. That's not credit counseling.
You may have received an unsolicited phone call offering credit counseling services. Just because an agency calls you doesn't mean they have your best interests at heart. Some of these agencies violate the National Do Not Call Registry, including one that left over 100 million messages like this.
Hi, this is William Banks with Debt Management Foundation Services, a 501c3 nonprofit agency. I'm calling in regards to a letter we had sent out pre-approving you to consolidate your credit cards together into one low monthly payment. The interest rate is going to be as low as 1.5% through one of our debt reduction programs. I'm actually surprised you haven't called yet because we can definitely help you before your next billing cycle.
To make sure you choose a helpful credit counselor, consumer protection experts suggest gathering written information from several organizations, then interviewing at least 3.
When people are talking to credit counseling organizations, a most important topic will be the fees. To clearly understand what is being charged and what is expected in return. And when you've done all the talking and listening, make sure that whatever you agree to is put in a written fashion, that you read that contract and understand it before you sign it.
Experts say avoid credit counseling organizations that charge high upfront or monthly fees, pressure you to make a voluntary contribution, ask for your credit card numbers or balances before they'll send free information.
If I were to give anyone advice about credit counseling services, if they come home and there's a compelling, warm message on their phone that they can be helped out by this agency, would be just hit delete on their telephone and don't contact them.
To learn more about credit counseling or to file a complaint about a credit counseling organization, visit www.ftc.gov or call toll-free 1-877-FTC-HELP. The National Do Not Call Registry is accepting new phone numbers at www.donotcall.gov.
Thank you for taking the time to learn about choosing the right credit counseling organization. And remember, always be leery of credit counseling agencies that want to benefit from your misfortunes. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.